Hey folks, and welcome to some post-commentary. The footage you're about to see is old. It was recorded in 2021, it's only being released now in 2025. It doesn't necessarily represent me as a person or as a YouTuber anymore. Some of it might, some of it mightn't. I just ask for your forbearance for any rough patches you may find. I found a few in my checking of it, and I've excised them, but there's so much footage to check through that I wouldn't be able to get it all. So some will doubtlessly have slipped past. So just hope for your tolerance and your understanding. Till next time, folks, I do hope you've enjoyed. I'll let Past Me take over. You'll be hearing from me again. There's plenty of this footage.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Evil 9. It's been quite a while since I recorded this. Haven't had time, energy, whatnot to play. Been caught up with other things as well. It's a whole cavalcade of stuff. But you may notice this different color to the screen. Some new updates have come out, where I didn't really end up recording anything for the Christmas event. I didn't get involved in the PvE side of it, really. I just did some mining. Um, the most of the event content does well, it kind of hates drone ships. They just ravage drones. You saw it before I joined Dino Nuggets. I tried to do one event and they just ravaged my nuggets, my drones, disgustingly. So I tried to jump in and I nearly just lost my Ishtar immediately. I managed to survive long enough to jump out and keep my drones. But there's a new event on. Interstellar Convergence. Doctor Who thing. Weird. Weird. It's completely random. But, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. So, let me go grab the filament I need. I got one as part of the giveaway. If you don't have one, you gotta go to a particular area and scan stuff down. And actually, since I'm here, I'll start opening some of these chests that I've been holding off on. Halloween Horrors Firework 100 and Festival Launcher. Open container. Open container. This crate contains a random selection of Frostline Laboratories Ice Storm filaments. I actually lost loot from one of these because I went into a station as I was looting and I didn't get to finish opening these. These are obviously broken, the ice storms are gone. Basically, random zones would have an ice storm in them, and you can mine the event ice there in special areas. And turn them in the same area. You'd really want the mining frigates, the tier 2 ones for the ice, because they move fast, and they're pretty good at mining, and they got a larger cargo hold than my mining barge. So, yeah. The mining barges just move too damn slow. Festival Launcher, Yule, Festival Snowballs. Quaif Zero Apple Green. I still have to open this stuff on the alt. I've been waiting to come back and record it. Just for obsessive sake. Quaif Zero Green Apple Party Pack. Enjoy more of the Quaif Zero's refreshing and potent new apple green flavor with this special promotional party pack. Contains 3 to 5. I got 4. Godara Union Day. Contains stylish state protector pants for both men and women. Celebrate Union Day YC123. Jackets it? Yeah, jackets. Gildara Union Day fireworks set. Wheel of Prosperity fireworks. I haven't brought you here today just to do this, though. Don't worry. What do I have here? These are sisters. Okay. As you notice, I'm in this ship now. I forked out a fair bit of cash, as I had a fair bit of cash. I've been making a lot of tier 2 drones, all the Amar flavor. Made a fair bit of cash, I'd say, off them. I at least did enough to recoup my losses. Oh, actually, maybe I haven't redeemed the filament to here yet. No, I haven't. And you know what? Redeem to current station. Everything. I even got some attribute boosters from the mining that ice during the winter event. So, oh, undock. Oh, shit. I need to redock. I never grabbed the filament. Wait, what? 162? Random. There we go. Only have one of them. I suppose I can get my alt if I want another. Exploration frigate or covert op ship. No hostile vessels. I don't think I can use this here. Worried of wasting it. Do I have any bookmarks here? I really don't. There's one here. No, there isn't. Here? No, there isn't. Level 1 exploration frigate. Data analyzer, rock analyzer. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went for this one. It seems I couldn't use the higher tier one anyway. Normal space return conduit. Sensors indicate that an energetic conduit will remain open at destination, providing means of returning to normal space from the unknown space pocket. This warp matrix filament appears to be connected to a very curious pocket of space-time that will require exploration and analysis. Air advises capsuleers to bring relic analyzer equipment to best explore the other side. Exploration covers ops. Magnate, Heron, Imicus, Probe, Astero, Anathema, Buzzard, Helios, Cheetah, and Pacifier. Stratios and Nestor. Yeah, no, they were too high-tiered. I have 30 minutes to do this. Okay, I can't be tethered. Where's the end of the tether? Ooh, this does have this. I just took a build off the test wiki. Though I scaled this down because I didn't have the specs yet to use the tier 2 version. Wait, is there an Ishtar fleet going on? Yeah, it seems 10 minutes ago there was one. But doesn't seem to be, well, one I could participate in. So... 'Okay, I have to put it to partial or disabled. It must be 1,000 kilometers away. And to keep star.
Warp drive active.
Thousand away from anything. How am I to do that without just warping to... I got an idea. Go this way. Do that. Stop. Now just go. 3,520. Okay, this ship moves a lot faster than I thought. I just threw the spec in, bought what I could, swapped that one thing out, and I didn't even look at the stats. I'll probably have to be 1,000 away from that. Just an empty void of space. But I don't know how we're meant to make those random bookmarks. Yeah, like those random spaces, you know? Like when we were on the previous fleets, people were just jumping around and having them. They must be making them on the fly, but how? Can I just like look at this and be like bookmark here?
Warp drive active.
Maybe I jumped the gun there. I think maybe I was actually far enough away. I was getting impatient and feeling kind of mildly awkward, honestly. Plus, I spent the last hour and a half trying to play some Banner Wars, and the audio did not record. Approach. Speed up, please. Run the audio bit, because this is new music. Hoping here is relatively safe. Thank you. Must be in here. Seriously? Try it again. I don't want to piss about with this. I'm trying to be quick, and I haven't done hacking in ages. Ooh, antivirus shuts down. It's not only the firewalls that have an area of thing. There we go. Magnificent. Pure data. Normal space return conduit. Perfect. assholes. I'm antsy, I'm on a 30-minute timer. Thankfully, it's keeping track up here. Okay. Actually, no, go to the medium. I'm not sure what that means. Doesn't sound good, certainly. I just don't want to lose this ship. It cost me over 100 million. Fuck you. This is why I have trust issues. I need some of those gadgets before I can... Failed. Free try. I think I saw someone saying that these just never explode. Seriously. Okay, they do explode, but they don't kill you. I'll take it. Remember there being like some system to this. Some like rule for ease of hacking, but I don't remember what it was. It's 6-side. Something about like nodes like this. I think the center is always safe. I'll read the flavor text on this stuff later. Just want to get as much of this done as I can. Need a repair, please. Thank you. Now if I can get the exit node. Repair. Thank you. Thank you. I think I would learn my lesson by now. They don't have great offensive capabilities, so it's not too hard to just deal with them. Ooh, precarious warp nexus. Warp matrix filament blueprint. I can actually make the combat one of the combat iteration now. In which case we'll be able to fight Dialax. And seemingly it's fine to use drone boats there. They actually suggested using a tier 1 Vexor. Go. Particular debris fragments are found tumbling through this volume of space according to the whims of gravity, as altered by the time-space warp paradox effects local to the system. These pieces of debris seem to be ejected at random into a zone of paradoxical space detectable by scanner probes and accessible by warp drives. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Sadly, one of them got destroyed, but still. I'm getting most of the loot here. My god, the knot in my chest says that I ended up missing the best possible loot in that one, but still a bit. remember the Corp did a tutorial on this, but it was so long ago, I'm after forgetting a great deal of it. I remember that advice I mentioned. Okay. So... let's see. What does this mean? Is it anything I can take advantage of? Strange phenomenon. Ship velocity, increased inertia. Okay. So these are just basically debuff zones. Debuff buff zones. Okay. I've gotten ever near so. Activate. Oh, it's actually still here. I was thinking if I left, it would be gone. But no, all's good.
Warp drive active.
Good. Let's see what I've got. It's not worth much, but... it's a variety of different strange matter. This component contains particles in the strange matter phase state arranged in a certain configuration. The component itself uses unusual materials, but seems to be a standard unit, with obvious power and data inputs and outputs that make it possible to use with space-time conduit technology. No, full stop. Oddly enough, these strange matter components each show signs of originating from radically different spatio-temporal locations, suggesting they've traveled through some sort of space-time transport. Simplest explanation could be that these devices were used in such a transport system. Several of these components, arranged in a certain sequence, may be the key to locating specific regions or pockets of space-time accessible using filament FTL transport systems. Procure data. This collection of data, obtained from analysis of peculiar debris and ruins in locations and pockets affected by a warp matrix convergence. The data is highly complex and gives only a partial picture of these strange phenomena, but seems to show that paradoxical pockets of spacetime have been formed at the conflux of knots of spacetime. These knots are apparently made up of innumerable filaments drawn from many different spatial temporal locations. The unusual source and nature of this data makes it valuable for researchers and scientists across New Eden. Which sounds like we can turn it into someone, but I don't know who. Ooh, reinforced metal scraps. They're the improved kin of them. Never knew what gave them. It's not just this, you can get them from other things, but maybe like stations or something. 2,500 versus 500. Time crystal. This device is clearly a practical application of the so-called time crystal type of matter, where particles are arranged in a special class of quantum system with periodic structure across both space and time. The special properties of time crystals are useful for constructing devices that can accurately fix space and time coordinates while resisting entropy and temporal distortions caused by local space-time deformation. This time crystal oscillator appears to be a component used to assure synchronization of spatial temporal data. Well, I'm good at reading things that I'm not actually seeing. I know my eyes defocus, but I can still read. This device appears to have been designed with the apparent intent of reversing the polarity of a neutron flow. What that means is subject of fiery debate amongst New Eden's brightest minds. This handheld object appears to be a type of multi-tool. Though its power source is a deteriorated point where its functionality is limited out of a curiosity, the device appears to operate through a manipulation of sonic forces on a quantum mechanical scale. Perfect. We got a precarious warp matrix. So if we head to Sayato.
Warp drive active.
Satayo? Satayo? I don't know why I was pronouncing it the other way. I've never heard anyone say it, and I know I have my own ideas of how it's spelled, it seems. Sylvie. I'm really hoping I have enough to actually make this thing. Blueprints. No, I actually don't. People are selling some of them. Jesus. This is fine. Okay.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. A module has run out of charges.
There's no probes on the bio list. Or I have some backup base. I'll go get it. Where's the T-dot one? There we go.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Seems familiar. Were they in... No, I just must have seen them floating around. Some people have been in Dino Nuggets and left, so I'm just trying to keep people straight. Oh, we're already fucking here? Oh.
Docking request accepted.
Feels awkward playing this. Haven't played in so long. I'll just grab 8. Load them. And let's go back.
Warp drive active.
I want to kind of try and get back into this, but I just don't have time. Mom hurt her back a while back, and she's nearly over it, but I still need to help her out. And then my step-grandfather ended up in a car crash. He's banged up. He isn't the best at keeping his story straight, but he apparently needs to go undergo rehabilitation. He has difficulty walking now. He's quite banged up, but apparently it's even if the injuries heal, he has to go through, physical therapy. He's 80, multiple cracked ribs apparently. He got pretty messed up by it, so I have to go up and take care of the cats, and the less said about it, the better. It's not that I have an issue with the cats. No, it's just I'm going to say something that people will probably find quite nasty.
Warp drive.
That man's a fucking nerdolite. So, it makes it going up there a little hard, given my OCD.
Warp drive active.
Okay, 2 cosmic signatures. Please be the ones I bloody well want. There we go. There's actually some rather flavorful little pop-ups like that in the game, but they're very hard to actually find. You have to do very particular things, like when you switch you're switching ships, or your pod or something. Try and do the other, like you've just gotten out of your ship, you're in your pod, or something. I can't remember now. I did it just yesterday. I've been popping in and on, just doing some merchant stuff, and then leaving it at that. It's just something minor, like, you switch clones, and then you want to get into a ship, or you switch out of your ship and want to switch clones. Character would be like, give me a moment, we need to find a place to put the donuts in the amniotic fluid. Or it's something weird, and it was just, yeah. It's a combat site, not interested. I'll try and prompt one before the end of the sad. And you can hear my commentary, I don't want to repeat of 5 minutes ago. Excuse me. It's perfectly possible that maybe I can find the combat zones for the event here, but I'm currently geared out to do exploration, so I'm going to stick with that for the moment. There we go. Wormhole. Okay, this place is relevant to me, so... recall drones. Jump to here.
Warp drive
Go through.
active.
Also got a new phone because my brain got a terrible shock off my iPhone when I plugged it in the other day. I was stupefied and I still feel off. It could just be my paranoia over it. Would go talk to the docs, but they kind of turned Mum away when she called them about another issue, so I'm not too inclined to go ask them. Plus, it's not like the GP can do anything for me. They would just refer me to the hospital, but apparently it's on lockdown, according to step-grandfather, so...
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, this is our new one. It had rocks the other day, but R18? I can't remember what tier it was, but it looked like it had some nice stuff. Oh, we're already down here.
Warp drive active.
Sooner than I thought. Those extra jump gates are so goddamn useful. We're currently in deployment off somewhere else, and I wanted to participate, but... Mum got banged up just beforehand. Just after. It was the worst of timing. But it happens like every winter, every Christmas, every December. Like for the last 2-3 years. And it's just been getting worse. So, yeah. Great. Nothing here.
Warp drive active.
Wait. Exploration. Okay, now you're relevant. Oh yeah, one of the... I can't remember what he did. I think he was... The only phrase coming to mind was HR, which wouldn't be accurate. But he did important work for the Corp. Shay? I'm not sure to pronounce his name, but he did important work for it. Or maybe it was a Diplo. Yeah, that might have been it. I will be honest, my brain is... I haven't been dealing with EVE Online. I haven't been in EVE Online. I haven't been doing stuff like this, so my mind is just... forgotten everything. Somehow I have a feeling someone's already here. If it's anything halfway good, someone's already here. It's a little off to the side, but do it anyway. Ow. Legs stiff. Suddenly forgotten how this controls. I was fine, and now my brain shot out. Okay, we found the thing I wanted. Now, how wrong am I? Like, is someone else already here? No. None slightest. None of them are tapped. Okay, this is mine, so. Oh yeah. Any mining? No. Targeted. Target. Make that piece of shit stronger. Please, I need a heal. Once more into the breach. Finally. Oh, that would have been fun if I'd used that. I misremembered what one it was. It all worked out. Get rid of that. Target this. Beautiful. Yeah, I think the idea was that any like this are safe. Or something. I can't remember. It's been far too long since I did that tutorial class. Fuck you. Nice. I'm also no time limit here, so also nice. Oh, yes. Target. Wow. You really am straight away from things. Beautiful. Well, that still worked out. Always good. Yeah. But a Doctor Who tie-in is very random. I suppose at the very least they're both sci-fi. But it is random. Apparently they did do an interview explaining the reason, but I never looked at it. The only thing I saw about it was I can't quite remember their take on it. And again, their take is merely their take. But I think it was a case of it not really answering any questions. Or showing that them being disconnected from the player base or something. Okay.